To get the WOLFBOX set up to inflate the tire, all you have to do is put the hose on and then clamp it down to the tire. So all you want to do is turn it on, just hold the button down. Screen is on. Disregard the flashing, it's the camera. The screen is fine, it doesn't flash. Now I need to set this to 34 for my vehicle. Okay, we're all set, and then just press the power button. And there you go. And that was it. And all you do is just disconnect it like so, and you're good to go. And then power it off. To jump start the vehicle, all you need is jumper cables, and then you plug them in here. There's only one way you can plug them in, so you can't mess it up. You plug that in, like so, and then it turns on automatically, so that's a plus. And then all you have to do is just hook up positive, negative. I'm not going to do that right now, but let's just pretend I hooked up positive and negative. And then what you want to do is right here, you'll put it up like this. Right here where it says connect, that will light up green if we hooked it up correctly. If we didn't, the reverse will light up. And then if you have all that, just let it sit for a minute and then start the vehicle and you're good to go. So this is the WOLFBOX Jump Starter. So you get a nice soft shell case. Soft shell just means, you can kind of bend it in, but it's really sturdy. So if you drop this, you're not going to bang up the unit or anything. So with this, you get the unit and you get some accessories. Let's talk about the accessories. Now first, you get an instruction manual. Definitely take a look at it. A lot of good information. So at least give it a once over before you use one of these if you haven't before. Now next you get the hoses. This hose does not come with it, but there's a reason why I have this one, and I keep both of them just in case. But as you can see here, the difference is the one that comes with it has a nice little turn nozzle. This is really nice, so you don't have to like twist this thing all around, stuff like that. You can just twist this and you're good to go. Now next, this one is much longer than this one. So that's why, depending on the type of vehicle I have or where the nozzle is on the tire, it might be a little higher. I like having an extra long one. Also with this, you have the old, just push and clamp down. This one screws on. I just prefer these, but it's personal preference, so that's kind of why I keep both just in case, but both work just fine. It's just what you like. Now next, you get some additional nozzles for the air compressor. So you get one for child's blow up toys, an adapter, and then you also get something for for balls, stuff like that, basketball, soccer ball, stuff like that. After that, you get a very long USB-C to USB-C cable. So this is to charge the unit. You do have to supply your own power brick. Keep that in mind. And then last but not least, you have your jumper cables. So as usual, you get your positive and negative. Nothing special about that. Nice grippy teeth. Can't complain. Now with the head unit, good thing about this is you can't put it on the wrong way because of the way this is shaped. There's only one way that you can put it on. Now with this, you get some different settings. So say you put the jumper cables on wrong, positive, negative, negative, positive. It'll light up a thing that says reverse. And then it'll tell you it's reversed, you need to correct it. So once you switch it, then it will light up correct when you have positive, positive, negative, and negative. Now, this boost button, let's talk about this. Now all of these jump starters have a safety feature, whereas if it doesn't detect power, even just the slightest bit of power from the battery, it will not jump the vehicle. And that's safety, so when you have this plugged in and you could be walking around, you accidentally connect them and hurt yourself. So it has to sense power before it will work. So if you have a completely dead battery, to override that feature, you press the boost button. And the boost button will override and let the jump starter, charge the battery even when it's dead. So keep that in mind. It's not broken. It's a safety feature. You need to use the boost button. So now let's talk about the unit. So the button right here is to turn it on. Give it a little press. I love this has a giant display. This is my favorite. Just wanted to let you know the flashing is just my camera. It's not the actual unit. The unit looks fine to the naked eye. It's just with the camera it picks up a little more sensitive and it flickers a little. So nothing's wrong with the unit. Now just going from the top, you can pick your measurements. PSI is the one I'm usually going to use, but you have different ones that you can go with. and then you can change the different modes. So like right here, it has a car, and then you go to a bike, a motorcycle, then a bike, and then a ball. It's just kind of some presets, but you can pretty much do whatever you want. So for me, I go to car, and then my car is usually at a 35, and then there I go. I press the power button after everything's hooked up, and it'll inflate, just like that. Now over here you have the light button, very bright light, and then you get the hazards, and then you get the SOS. And then turn it off. Now, where was I? Oh, right here. Let's turn it over. And then right here is where you would put in the, oops, got a little button happy. Okay, you would put in the hose and just screw it in like so. There you go. And you're good to go that way. And then on the other side, it has a 15 volt out. So for this, you don't get the adapter for this, but I do have an adapter where you plug that in, and then you have, if you're old school like me, cigarette light adapter or a 12 volt adapter. If you have anything with that kind of special plug, you can plug anything that you want to charge, like I think like GPSs and stuff like that, and blah, blah, blah. So that's what this is for, but you do have to get your own adapter for that. Now for this, or you can plug in anything that will fit this barrel plug. Now, for this, you get a USB-A and a USB-C. USB-C is how you charge the unit. And then my favorite feature is right on the back. So on the back, it gives you instructions on how to use it. It gives you instructions on how to jump the car and instructions on how to inflate a tire. Also gives you some messages about error codes and what to do about them. This is the first of its kind that I've seen that has the instructions on the back, because there's a lot of newbies out there that don't know what they're doing. And if you're one of those, this will help you out in a pinch, so you're not like fumbling with your phone trying to figure out or looking for someone to help you. You have it all right here and you just follow the instructions. So with that said, I hope this helps. Take care.